Welcome back. Hormaz is now joining us as promised with the big movers yesterday and, of course, what the numbers show us in terms of the volumes, delivery statistics, etc. Hormaz, over to you.
Morning, Prashant. And sugar, of course, was the highlight of yesterday's session. And almost all those stocks ending with double-digit gains. I've picked out three of them, being Shree Renuka, Dwarikesh and Dhampur. And all of them had their highest trading volumes in a year or more than a year in yesterday's trading session. And take a look at those volumes. Shree Renuka having almost 17.25 crore shares changing hands. The 20-day average is just over 20 lakh. Same is for Dwarikesh, around 66 lakh shares for traded yesterday compared to a 20-day average of just around 3.5 lakh. And same is the case for Dhampur. Take a look at Dhampur here. 41 lakh shares traded. The 20-day average is less than a lakh. And when it comes to the delivery as well, the delivery volumes are too significantly higher for Shree Renuka as well. Almost 1.5 crore shares marked for delivery yesterday compared to a 20-day average of 9 lakh. Dwarikesh and Dhampur as well, almost 4.5 lakh shares for delivery for Dhampur, and the 20-day average for delivery is less than 50,000 shares. So it shows the kind of moves that sugar stocks had yesterday. A stock that made a new high in yesterday's session was MRF, and now one share of MRF costs more than 1.5 lakh. And that 6.25% surge that you saw in yesterday's trading session was the biggest single-day gain that the stock saw since May of 2022. Of course, a closely held stock, not very liquid, but even then, the stock is up 10% in the last two sessions. Yesterday's session saw 33,000 shares change hands in a single day, and 20-day average is 6,500. And for delivery as well, over 11,000 shares marked for delivery. The 20-day average is just 2,500 shares. The other highlight of yesterday was MobiKwik, the stock ending in a 20% upper circuit after ADIA's exit. The stock closing above its IPO price, and more than 6.5 crore shares changing hands. 20-day average of just 22 lakh, and almost 70 lakh shares marked for delivery. A 20-day average of just 4.5 lakh shares for MobiKwik.
Okay, all right. Thanks a lot for that, Hormaz.